Some energy drinks want to scare you. Some even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new HiQ energy drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon Lime. Natural caffeine, no preservatives, no crash, no bull. HiQ energy drink. Wings are for birds.
Rudo Apparel powers teams and athletes around the world by offering the best in customer uniforms at an unbeatable price. Visit RudoApparel.com or give them a call today at 347-850-2720. Build your one-of-a-kind uniform made just the way you want. Rudo Apparel, the #1 shop for custom uniforms and apparel. That's 347-850-2720. When you are looking for a company to help build your next project, what do you look for? Price? Honesty? How about our general contractor with integrity? If this sounds like you, it's time to call my friends over at Osborne Company Incorporated. No matter what project you have in mind, the Osborne Company will get it right the first time. Just listen to some satisfied customers. Every detail was given its due attention. We have done major projects over the years, and the quality of the work given to us by Osborne was far superior to other companies. Sound like a company you want to deal with? Head over to osbornecompany.com to see what they can do for you today. Or give them a call and talk with the friendly staff at 336-623-2111. The Osborne Company. Integrity, excellence, and value.
Unforgettables. Nice. This show is sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com. Carolina Security Consultants is your residential security consultants leader. Our security assessment is custom tailored for each project. Give Danny a call, 336-312-5326. Make sure to tell them 3 and Out sent you.
Coming soon, the new wave of hydration and energy drink HiQ. This new product is all natural with no caffeine and gives you a major boost of hydration and energy. No twitching effect or crashing like the old energy drinks. You can visit our website at www.liquidhiq.com or Twitter at HiQ2015 to learn more about this amazing energy drink. What is your level?
Live your life and just let go. If you try, then you will know.
It's now time for Comets Basketball on the CRN Sports Network. Now, let's head down to the courtside with Trace Nod and Wesley Allen.
Well, it seems like almost 11 hours ago, we were on the air from Cleveland High School, or at least I was, giving you the coverage of the great 49-46 win, as for the third year, or for the third time this season, the Lady Comets got a big win over the Corinth Holder Pirates to advance into the semifinals of the 5th annual round of the John Jacobs Christmas Classic. Now we get ready for the varsity men's action from South Greenville High School in Creekmore, North Carolina. Wesley Outland, Trace Knight with you on CRN Sports for coverage of the varsity men's coverage between the Green Hope Falcons and your Clayton Comets. Trace Knight, Wesley Outland here. This is the new HiQ Energy Drink pregame show. Pretty quick one at that. Less than 7-8 minutes from now, we get ready for tip-off. Trace Knight in the first round to close out the night. Clayton and Green Hope.
That's right. Tonight, the Comets of Clayton High takes on the Falcons of Green Hope in the South Granville Holiday Invitational. All day long, teams have been fighting and facing off against to be crowned the champion of this long-standing holiday tournament. Inside the Navy bracket, we have Ravencroft, Heritage, Middle Creek, Vance County High, Chapel Hill, Granville Central, Green Hope, and your Comets of Clayton High School. Tonight's matchup against Green Hope is just the beginning, as the Comets are guaranteed at least 3 games for the next 3 days. Let's kind of walk through the rest of the Navy bracket, Wesley. Heritage Huskies beat Ravencroft this afternoon, by a score of 55-49. Vance County High just gets past Middle Creek Mustangs by a score of 51-42. And then Chapel Hill just took care of Granville Central. The pretty much the home team here. Now we are in Creedmoor, North Carolina. Granville Central is just minutes away from South Granville High School. They lost to them 65-47. The Vipers will be taking on Heritage Huskies tomorrow evening, kicking off at 7:30 p.m. The Falcons come into this ball game with a 4-5 overall record and are led by Coach John Green. The leading scorers for the Falcons have them averaging 58.9 points a game. And leading the way is number 11, senior forward P.J. Fenton with 18 points a game, and senior Justin Grant with 10.8. The Comets come in with a 4-3 overall record and are led by a long-tenured head coach, Mr. Daddy Manlin. Senior guard Cameron Walden and senior power forward Carson Crumple lead the way for this Comets team, but the Comets will need to have a more rounded game against these Falcons to move on into the next round of this tournament.
Well, there you go. The tell of the tape coming up and the lineups and so much more. Now, we are in a very awkward position than where we normally are. Normally, we're used to being right behind the officials' bench table, or at least set up on the side. Now we're all the way to the far end, to the west end of the court, where we're set in on the opposite side. I guess this would be the home side of the arena, as of course, the way side is normally where the officials' benches and timing and scoring and all that good stuff takes place. But nonetheless, Trey Snide has got his pen and paper ready. He'll try to keep up with fouls. He'll try to keep up with points. And by the way, he'll call the first half of the play-by-play action. I'll jump in for the second half. We got my son with me, going to be a statistician, Trey Snide, Nathan Outland, and everybody just having a fun time here. He's enjoying being out of school.
I bet he is. I remember when I was his age, I loved it too. You know, snow days we've had for the last couple weeks here in the Vance County, Granville County area.
Boo.
At the house, I received 13 inches of snow.
Wow.
Now, South Granville County and Vance County, they missed close to a week of schooling. So
that's crazy.
They had to cancel a few games. Some of our home games down in Vance County, they had to cancel some of the non-conference games because they missed the conference game. So it's going to be interesting to see how it all folds out. But tonight I'm looking forward till tonight because I've seen some of these teams in action. I've seen South Granville in action. I've seen Granville Central. Obviously, I've seen the Vipers because I call them every single game down in Vance County.
Right.
But and I've seen Clayton High School, and I've seen what this team what they can be. We've seen, they had 2 losses against Granville, the Granville Magnet team, and again, that's a 4A program. They've always had, for some reason, the Clayton in athletics, no matter what it is. It can be football, track. I remember there's a young man named Tyrese down in Gardner Magnet back when I was in high school at Clayton High School. I couldn't beat him in track. I just couldn't do it. And so they've always had our number, and then the football team finally got past them last year in the first game of the season against Gardner Magnet. So it's going to be interesting to see what tonight the Comets come to, because we've seen them come together.
That's right.
And be a terrific team. But the problem is they start very slow, and then they have to kind of work their way back up. Tonight against this Green Hope team, the Falcons, they won't be able to do that. They have to start early, start often, and they have to continue moving the ball
Absolutely.
And shooting the ball extremely well.
Yeah, you've got to set the tempo. Of course, Coach Denny Medlin and the Comets of Clayton coming in to this game right now at 4-3. Their most recent win was over Corinth Holder last Thursday night before the holiday break. By the way, we hope everybody had a great Christmas. Hope you had a good Christmas.
It was good.
And then, of course, John Green and the Green Hope Falcons coming into the season tonight at 4-5. And, of course, under the direction of Coach John Green, Denny Medlin under the direction of the Comets. And we'll find out who's going to be home, who's going to be away, who will play Chapel Hill in the semifinals. And remember, the loser of this game will have to play in the loser round tomorrow.
That's right. It's going to be interesting. Again, we much rather see the winning bracket this time around. Again, we're going to face off against either we face off against Chapel Hill, the team that just beat Granville Central, or we're going to play Granville Central in the loser bracket like you just mentioned.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, tonight's broadcast of basketball on the CRN Sports Network is solely for the private, non-commercial use of our listening audience. Any publication, reproduction of this event without the express written consent of Trey Snide, Wesley Outland, executive producers of CRN, is restricted and prohibited. In addition to that, Also, big thank you to Coach Bennett Jones, Denny Medlin, and Marlon Lee, the coaches of the Comets. And we call him Coach Bennett Jones, but he's the principal of the Clayton High School. He was at Cleveland this morning. He's determined on whether he wants to make the trip to come up here tonight to South Granville. But if not, he said, I'll be tuned in to CRN, the Community Radio Network, the voice of the Comets.
As we're waiting to the starters here for Green Hope.
So the teams are being introduced now. So both players, or the players are being introduced on the field now, is what we're being told. Or on the court, I guess. Not the field, the court.
Right.
So real quickly, Trey Snide will introduce the starting lineup, and then we'll get ready to go for the game here in just a moment. Of course, again, the winner of this game will take on Chapel Hill if they win. If they lose, they take on Granville Central. So there we go. Now, let's go to Trey Snide for your starting lineup for tonight's game between the Comets and Falcons on CRN Sports Network from South Granville High School.
And we're going to start the away team tonight, which is Clayton High School. We're going to go with Jaquan Ross, number 2, Justin Bell, number 5, Carson Crumpler, number 15, Javante Long, number 20, and Cameron Walden, number 24. For the home team tonight in the Falcons, we have Jeremiah Lewis, number 2, Ben Mask with number 3, Justin Grant, number 4, PJ Fenton with 11, and Jake Baja with number 12.
And actually flip-flop that. Clayton has home field advantage.
Thank you.
Green Hope is the away team. Clayton's tail of the tape wearing white and blue jerseys and pants along with blue and black stripes for Clayton, representing Air Jordan. And then for Green Hope, it's black and green. Trey Snide on the call for the first half on CRN.
They get inside of PJ Fenton, but it's no good. Taken away by Walden. He brings it up straight into the center of the court and wants to take it by himself. There's number 2 in... Ross gives it outside of Walden, puts it up, no good. Oh, it types in. It goes in and out, but it is good for Cameron Walden, number 24.
So Walden will get the game started off here for the Vikings, which is actually now the home place for the Comets. It is 2-0 right now. Comets out in front.
7:22, the clock will continue to run. Walden picks up number 12 in Jake Baja, and he puts it up. PJ Fenton puts it up for an easy layup, and it's good.
So we're all tied even now. It's 7:10 remaining in the first period.
Gives it over to Justin Bell. That's from Cameron Walden over to Justin Bell. Back over to Cameron Walden. Puts it up. Nope. He gets it outside to Crumpler. Gives it back outside to Justin Bell. And he brings it inside. He's picked up by number 12. Puts it up. No good. It's taken away by the Green Hope Falcons.
And they throw it away.
It's tipped away by Green Hope. So Clayton's going to get the basketball back.
Yeah, that's a nice little save there for the Comets. They literally threw the ball away. Green Hope did and gave the ball right back to Clayton again. We're still tied 2 even, 6:53 in the first period.
Ross is going to be the inbounder for this Comets basketball team, but they're going to switch it over, and Green Hope's going to take over the ball. They changed their mind as a referee.
I guess they changed their mind.
So Green Hope is going to take control, and number 2, and Jeremiah Lewis gets it all the way. Tries to get inside of PJ Fenton, but no good. Taken away by Ross himself. Puts it up and gives it over to Cameron Walden and puts it up for the easy layup, and it's good. Walden has 2 points, and Green Hope quickly gets it past half court. Gives it over to number 4 in Justin Grant. He puts it up, and it's good.
Tied 4 even. 4-4. Green Hope back with the ball under the basket.
And Crumpler
out of bounds.
He gives it inside to PJ Fenton, but Crumpler's there. Nice little defense to get back quickly from after missing the layup. He moves it all the way back, takes it away from Fenton, but it's out of bounds. The Green Hope will take control. Inbounder will be Justin Grant. He looks for number 3 in Ben Maskey. He finally gives it to him and has to finally get it past half court over to PJ Fenton.
You know, Trey, I think you were telling me that number 4, the forward of Justin Grant Sr., and number 11, senior forward of PJ Fenton are the high scorers for the Green Hope Falcons.
That's exactly right. And there's number 4, and Grant puts it up, and it's going to be off of the Green Hope Falcons.
So it's going to go back to the Comets. It's right now all 4 even, 6:06 remaining in the first period of play. And Cameron Walden puts it back in play for Seatown.
And he gives it over to Javante Long.
Kind of blocked by our vision again as we were telling you, different position than where we're normally at behind the announcer booth and the scoring table. So we're in a different place than we are. We do know there's a whistle and a foul here.
Well, it's going to be out of bounds.
Actually, it's out of bounds, and Green Hope will get it back. When people come out of the stands, they block our visual.
Mask gives it over to number 2, and Jeremiah Lewis quickly gets past half court. Nice little high step, but he gets over to Mask. He wants to take a 3, decides to get it over to